COVID-19 is an infectious disease caused by the new coronavirus introduced to humans for the first time at the end of 2019. The World Health Organization declared this new coronavirus a public health emergency in January 2020. The virus is spread from person to person mainly through droplets produced when an infected person speaks, coughs or sneezes. The virus originated from Wuhan, a city in China, and has since spread to the rest of the world through person-to-person transmission. By the middle of April 2020, the virus has spread from 282 on the 20th of January to over 2 million cases affecting more than 200 countries worldwide. As at 11 April 2020, over 100,000 people have died from the novel coronavirus. The virus has spread to South Africa, and we are already feeling its effects in a number of ways and across all sectors, including municipalities. Many organizations are united in the fight against COVID-19. The SALGBC, made up of SALGA, SAMWU and IMATU, is also playing its role.
As SALGA, representing municipalities, we are inspired by the President's leadership in the fight against the coronavirus, and we are making every effort as the municipal sector to contribute to the eradication of this disease.
As SAMWU, we thank the general public for being able to understand the call from the President to put the country under lockdown. And the pressure that the public is under is understandable.
As IMATU, we want to say to each and every citizen of this country, you must stay safe. The coronavirus does not discriminate. It does not matter what your religion is. It does not matter what your race is. It does not matter what gender you are. It is a virus that has arrived on our doorsteps, and we all have to keep on fighting it.
The nationwide lockdown is necessary to fundamentally disrupt the chain of transmission across society.
We take this opportunity to thank the leadership of the President of the country by taking the country into lockdown, given the invincible pandemic that is running in the country and in the world.
IMATU is in full support of the steps taken by the President of our country, President Ramaphosa. The President has introduced drastic steps to ensure that the spread of the virus is slowed down.
Many municipal employees are involved in essential services that are required to keep the country and the economy afloat. These are our unsung heroes who are at the forefront of exposure to the risk in the fight against COVID-19.
As the family of municipalities, we acknowledge and appreciate the important contribution that's being made by employees who are doing their work during this difficult period.
We want to thank all those workers that are making great sacrifices in this time of crisis. I'm talking about employees that are working in the clinics, health services workers, doctors and those assisting them, our workers in the law enforcement environment, our workers that are ensuring that we have electricity at home, and those workers that are ensuring that we have water at home, our workers that are involved in solid waste removal. Each and every employee is playing his or her role in making sure that this country still functions despite the crisis that we find ourselves in.
And we go further to thank municipal workers who are staying at home to assist in curbing the spread of the virus.
Basic hygiene is necessary in the prevention of transmission of the coronavirus, be it at a municipal or any work environment or at home. Wash your hands regularly with soap for at least 20 seconds. More is better. Wash hands from the wrist, in between the fingers, and even under the nails. Sanitize your hands regularly when on the road, at work, or even getting in and out of a place visited by the public. For example, at a shop, bank, mall, before and after using the ATMs and the toilets. In simple terms, sanitize whenever you touch anything possibly touched by someone else. Avoid touching your face. Avoid touching your eyes, nose or mouth with unwashed hands. This is primarily how the virus gets inside your body. Cover your cough or sneeze with a flexed elbow or a tissue. Throw away the tissue in the bin. Be alert and avoid close contact with people who are sick. Use gloves and sanitize regularly. The coronavirus can stay on surfaces, door handles, light switches, tabletops, and even cloths for a long time. Regularly clean frequently touched objects and surfaces using an alcohol-based sanitizer. Wipe down your cell phone as well and change cloths when you come back into the house from interacting with people outside. The coronavirus does not move unless you move. Stay away from others as much as possible. Avoid social and burial clubs, church, events, and other social gatherings. When you cannot stay away, maintain a social distance of at least 1 meter from anyone. Sit apart, and even while having conversations, maintain a distance. Ventilate. The coronavirus can have very tiny particles that can be suspended in the air for prolonged periods of time. So be it your office, home or shop, always open windows and doors to allow fresh air to circulate. To limit the spread of the pandemic, the widespread use of cloth face masks in public spaces is also recommended, along with other hygiene measures such as persistent hand washing, sanitizing, and social distancing. Compliance with the Occupational Health and Safety Act means municipalities must at a bare minimum provide frontline essential service employees with masks, gloves, sanitizers, temp test and other related equipment.
Compliance to health and safety measures is a vital component in ensuring that the spread of the virus is minimized.
The employer has a responsibility to comply with the Occupational Health and Safety Act to create a healthy and safe environment for workers to do their work. They should continue to ensure that that compliance is not compromised.
The Minister of Corporate Governance and Traditional Affairs, COGTA, issued regulations on the 25th of March 2020 designating specific municipal services as essential. These are health management, water and sanitation, electricity distribution, fire and emergency management, traffic services and policing, security management, cleaning, waste management, refuse removal, disaster management and support, call center management and support, good hygiene, use of protective equipment, social distancing, lockdown, self-isolation, and all these combined with stringent adherence to occupational health and safety regulations at work will all help in slowing down the spread of the virus, ultimately flattening the curve. This will allow our healthcare facilities and healthcare staff to cope and manage the disease, meaning many lives will be saved. With a desperate need for information, many people have fallen victim to circulating fake news and even scams relating to COVID-19. Fake news brings unnecessary anxieties, fears, and also false hope. You are discouraged from believing everything you see on WhatsApp or other social media platforms. Rather go to government official websites for authentic and verified information. Additionally, it is also a criminal offense to spread fake news.
The fight against this disease gives us important lessons as municipalities on how to confront similar crises in future.
If we heed the call of the President to all stay indoors, and if we practice proper hygiene, we will all be going back to work much sooner. We will return to our jobs and we will return to normality. It is extremely important that we have a healthy workforce that continues to build on the sustainability of the country.
South Africa is a great nation that has triumphed over many circumstances. The respect of our leaders and communities is a true reflection of the spirit of Ubuntu. I am because we are, or simply put, humanity towards others continues to guide our way of life. We remember Utata Nelson Mandela back in 1998 in Boksburg when he said, "It is at times like these that it becomes clear how crucial essential service providers are to a healthy and functional democratic society. We would like to extend our unending gratitude to those who are working at this time to ensure the continued stability of our nation." If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, a dry cough, fever, sore throat, shortness of breath, please contact the number on your screen. If you require more information on the coronavirus, contact the official coronavirus WhatsApp helpline